going to continue on here with some reviews. We're at the Rumble Society display booth, display at the Mezco booth here at MegaCon 2025. We got Gomez, Lord Roach, and Grub. I do not collect the Rumble Society figures, but you see what they're capable of when licensing is not holding them up creatively. A lot of these Rumble Society figures are really, really awesome concepts. The execution is phenomenal. And, being unbiased, I'm not into, cockroach heads and skulls and all that stuff, whatever. But, to say that, aesthetically and just character-wise, and the development of these figures and these characters is not cool would be a lie. I mean, these things look phenomenal. They're able to get deep into the line, come out with very creative characters. With a whole slew of different uniforms and soft goods clothing. Mezco gets to kind of flex their muscle in this line specifically because it's theirs. It's from their own creative licenses, right? So this is their license, and a lot of their stuff is just phenomenal. And even just if you want to get into these to use the base figure and some of the clothing. You're able to do that because, you can customize this all around the place. A lot of phenomenal artwork and tailoring coming in. And many of these figures have been long since released, but Mezco always does a good job of displaying everything that has come before, so you can kind of appreciate the depth of some of their lines and the journey in terms of being able to execute and improve their sculpts and their paints and all that stuff. And it's just cool to be able to see the art. Moving on to this next display, we've got the Void Cadet Gomez with the Vortex Spike Suit. This thing is easily about 14 inches high. It's a pretty massive figure. Just to get an idea, there's the Olumu Luke. He's a regular 6-inch figure, although he does have a pretty girthy, chunky head. But standing away, you can see the size difference. That Void Cadet is a pretty large vehicle. That's another thing too. When it comes to the various licenses that they could get into, that have vehicles like Batmobiles and Batpods and things of that nature, a lot of times they're getting held up by licensing rights. But like I said, they're able to flex their muscle and show you what they can do. I think one of their first, if not their first figure, was the Judge Dredd with the Law. I might be getting the name of the bike incorrect. The Lawmaker, the motorcycle. So they are absolutely capable and able, competent enough to do the vehicles. So hopefully some of the licensing goes their way and they're able to start producing some vehicles within some of the larger company licenses like DC, Marvel, and maybe some independent comics and stuff. But their lineup is pretty deep when it comes to Rumble Society. They're pretty amazing looking. Got another fan right here. That's pretty cool. Hello. Hi. All right, continuing on with some of the Rumble Society, we've got the Bartholomew Vex. I believe he was a 2024 release, and then I think this was the Mezco Exclusive edition. And then Atticus Doom. 30 gnarly diorama base and accessory with him. Nosferatu.
Give me 2 seconds, I'm helping the customer.
And just again, phenomenal work. You can see them flex their muscle when it comes to the Rumble Society stuff that is their own license once again. That Nosferatu is pretty insane looking. Yeah, that's badass. Again, some of the Doc Nocturnal, giving a little bit of a Skeletor vibe. That would be dope if they did a purple rendition of him. They've got a red one over here with that kind of Skeletor green face. Dark Nocturnal Van Helsing Lappenkammer. I might have butchered that name, but they have the Baron Benz over there.
He shows up once in a while, we watch it.
And there is, I think this is a newer release, if not still on pre-order. But I would say the figure itself is about 12 inches, and then the base is about 4 to 5 inches, maybe 6 or 7 with that tentacle right there. But a pretty sizable statue for any shelf display. Looking pretty good. That's about it for this side. This whole corner here is Rumble Society. Let me get a long view of this, and yeah, they've definitely got some fans, some younger fans, some older fans for that Rumble Society. Those figures look pretty damn good. All right, I'll be posting shortly with some of the other DC and Marvel on the other side.